Hello guys, welcome back to iBest. In this video, I'm going to explain how you can create group with a specific enrollment code. The application will be you teach a subject, and this subject is particularly very useful because it is already being taken by a lot of other different courses. For example, in this topic, I'm going to share with you how you got the CATM as a subject, Computer Application and Technology and Multimedia, are being enrolled by two programs, namely as occupational therapy and physiotherapy. How they can self-register themselves, and then they are going to be allocated according to their specific group. Let us learn how to do that in the teacher setup. So the first step is basically you can go over here and then proceed with the participant, and after that you can proceed with this icon. In this icon you are going to use for the group. Okay, we start with the group first, and we can create group. In the creation of the group, you can name the group as what you want. So in my case, for example, I'm going to set as the physio. So this is the group of physiotherapy candidate. So I'm going to specify the enrollment key as follows. So please make sure that the enrollment key follow the need of the iBest, which is capital letter, small letter, numbers, and also special character like this is dash. Okay, so CATM 2021-1 is going to be enrolled by a physiotherapy students who are going to take these generic courses. This is example only, and then I'm going to indicate as a group messaging over here so that any students who are registered will be prompt and explain in their setup. So the next one, I'm going to create another group. So for example, this one is OT, it stands for occupational therapy. So this is another set of students that are going to register with this similar generic topic, for example. So they can also insert like this, but the difference is they need to enter CATM 2021-2. And I'm going to send also the welcoming message for them, and I'm going to click the save changes. So that is the primary setup for the groups, and in fact we are going to discuss later about the groupings in the future video. So that is the first step. You have to allocate and design your group as according to the needs of your specific course. So the next step is basically you go to this icon and then proceed with the enrollment methods. So you can see there are a few enrollment methods, and perhaps manual enrollment and guest are only available, but you did not have the self-enrollment. It's okay because you can select from the add method over here. You can proceed with the self-enrollment, and they will give you the custom instance name with regard to this item. So you can just specify as follows: program, please insert your specific code. Okay, so the user are already noted that their teacher are going to give them the code. So for occupational therapy is one code, the physiotherapy is another code. So I'm going to use this allow existing enrollment, allow new user enrollment, and this is the tricky part, the enrollment key. So the enrollment key here is basically the other keys that are not associated with the group. So it means that anyone who are using this key are going to be entered into the course without being assigned to a specific group. I may repeat, the enrollment key here is for those who are just want to go to the course but are not going to be assigned to those specific group. But those students who are entered the CATM 2021-1 or -2 just now, they are going to be grouped in according to their specific group. Okay, so this one I'm just going to use the standard one. So the standard is CATM 2021 alias. So this is actually the candidate who are not being relocated to a specific program. So we can specify another one is use group enrollment keys. Yes, so I'm going to click as yes over here, and then it's very important to do that, otherwise it is not going to be functions in terms of separating those from OT and physios. And then I'm going to click the add methods, and in fact you can also program the welcoming speech and so on in the descriptions of that particular things. Okay, for example, if you want to put something on the welcoming on the welcoming message, you can just proceed here. From the course contact, you can just say welcome to our course. Okay, settle. And then the next one is actually I'm going to simulate to you what is going to be happen if the students or the candidate are specifically going to register. Okay, so this is the first candidate, CT93, is a physiotherapy candidate, or we call it as a physiotherapy students. So she are going to go over here and then go to the specific computer application technology and multimedia course, and she going to enter the specific code for physiotherapy, which is the CATM2021-1. Okay, and automatically it's going to be enrolled in this specific course. That means the Miss City is already one of the students inside this course. So the next applications or the next example will be the another students, which is I'm going to name it as SA Ismail. So SA Ismail is OT students, occupational therapy student, means that it is from the different students or the different group of students, but actually they are going to take the similar account or similar courses. Therefore, these guy are going to enter the another code, which is the CATM 2021-2. Remember, 1 is for physio, 2 is for the occupational therapy. This is only the example of using different programs, and in fact you can also utilize it if you are trying to separate it or separate a collection, separate a class of students with regard to their tutorial group sections or subsection and something like that. So you can do that in iBest. So after that you can log out and then log in back. In this video I'm going to give you an idea what is the output from the teacher's perspective. So I'm going to log in as teacher now. So if I log in into the teacher, and if I accessing so many times my details, for example this one, it is going to be observed in my dashboard. So I'm just going to go there and then click the dashboard that consists of my course, and I'm going to see here is CT and SA Ismail are already being grouped as according to their specific group. Okay, I hope that this video is very useful, and we are going to continue the next chapter, which is talking about groupings. Until then, see you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.